did a stranger change your life forever? When I was 19, I worked nights at a gas station off a lonely highway. It was a quiet job, mostly truckers stopping for coffee or people on road trips grabbing snacks. But one night, a stranger came in who I'll never forget. It was about 2 a.m., and the station was empty. I was leaning against the counter, half asleep, when the bell above the door jingled. A man walked in, dressed in a shirt and jeans, carrying nothing but a small duffel bag. Something about him was off. He looked exhausted. His eyes were bloodshot, but it was the way he moved that stuck with me, like he was carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. He didn't browse. He came straight to the counter and asked, "How far is the nearest town?" His voice was quiet, almost like he was hoping someone specific didn't hear him. "About 15 miles up the road, but nothing's open this late." He nodded, then reached into his pocket and pulled out a handful of crumpled bills. "Can I get a coffee and something to eat?" I rang him up for a coffee and a sandwich. As he poured his drink, I noticed his hands trembling. "You okay?" He looked at me and just said, "Long night." We stood in silence for a moment, and then he said something that sent chills down my spine. "You're young. Make sure you don't waste your life." I didn't know how to respond, so I just nodded awkwardly. He finished his coffee in a few gulps, grabbed his sandwich, and headed for the door. But just as he stepped outside, he turned back and said, "Thanks for being kind. Not everyone would have been." Then he walked off into the darkness,